August 17th. I think somebody's going to call me right as I'm finishing.
Welcome back to Soda City Live. This week, the Columbia-Richland Fire Department launched a benefit fund to provide assistance for two of their very own, Mario Trejo and Brice Minick. They are the two firefighters that we told you about who were injured during the massive fire on West Beltline Boulevard back on August 17th. Joining us today to tell us more about how you can assist their families is the Public Information Officer from Columbia-Richland Fire Department, Officer Mike DeSuma. Thank you so much for being here, Mike.
Thanks for Billie Jean having us on.
First, I definitely have to ask, how are the firefighters doing?
Well, thankfully, both of them are continuing to recover at this time. We were very fortunate with the incident that we had on August 17th when this fire happened. We had a structural collapse during that fire that resulted in these two guys being injured. They were both taken to the hospital that night. Thankfully, Brice Minick was able to go home the day after, but firefighter Trejo is still in the hospital at this time and continuing to recover from his injuries.
So it's so important that the community pitch in and help. Give us some connection, some sense of understanding about what lies ahead for them when it comes to their road to recovery.
Yeah, essentially it's at this point where we can say they are progressing well in their recovery, but they are looking at a long road ahead. You know, a long road that's going to involve just, you know, physical therapy, different things that are going to be a cost for them and their families, and all at the same time, while they're dealing with these injuries, they can't work. So this is something we decided to do more or less to help them, you know, fill those gaps and help them with the expenses they're going to be facing, whether they're medical expenses, cost of living expenses, to set up this fund to get some funds going for them.
And we'll get into the funds and how people can donate in a moment. But Mike, I really want you to paint the picture. When these firefighters are going out there and battling these blazes, they're really putting their life in risk and at risk for helping others. They never know what they're going to walk into, and this unfortunately is one of those situations.
Absolutely, Billie Jean. Every time the tones drop at our fire stations across Richland County, you know, our guys and women are going out to scenes where they're facing very, very unpredictable circumstances. And you know, we have cases like this, like a major fire that everybody kind of tunes into to get people's attention. But it's not just fires, it's car accidents, it's medical calls, scenes that can be unpredictable, where you don't know what they're going to encounter, and the risks are always high no matter what call they respond to. So when we have cases like this where two of our own are injured, for one thing, we appreciate the support of the community and people reaching out to us for comfort, for prayer. But we also appreciate so many people in the community looking to do things to help our guys out as well.
So that's why this fund is so important. Let's talk about how people can donate.
Well, essentially, we worked with our partners at the South Carolina State Firefighters Association. Their foundation exists statewide to help firefighters and their family who are going through situations like this. So what we did was we contacted their foundation and essentially have set up a fund within the foundation specifically for this cause. You can go to our website at colafire.net, and on the homepage right there you can see the full write-up on how you can get to the foundation's page. From there you can go to the part of the page that exists specifically for this campaign. You can make a donation by writing a check to the foundation or by making a payment online using a credit card or PayPal or Venmo. But essentially no donation is too small to help with this. As I mentioned, these guys, they're looking good right now. They're coming along, but they're going to face a long road ahead, and every dollar raised will help them and their families as they go through this difficult process.
All right, Mike, thank you so much for explaining that. Let's pull up the information on your screen to make sure that you can take your phone out, take a picture, and let's help bring these officers back to work and donate to help their families with the road to recovery ahead for Mario Trejo and Brice Minick. Donations can be made online. Information, again, right there on your screen. Is there any final insight that you would like to let our viewers know when it comes to this?
More or less, once again, our department, we are just so grateful for the outpouring of love and support that we've received from the community in recent weeks. It's not easy for us to have to say that our own are injured or facing difficulties after the aftermath of a big fire like we had a couple weeks ago, but the response from the community has been great, and we are just so grateful for that.
All right, Mike, thank you so much for coming on. We, of course, are sending our thoughts and prayers to their family, and if you guys are watching, we hope that you recover very soon. We appreciate your service. We'll be right back.